Hey folks, once again, it's Captain James Nelson here with Dude Craft Guitars. I'm out here early in the morning before it gets too hot, giving you this little demo. Yeah, I mean, I said Dude Craft Guitars and threw the thing up there like I normally do so you can see the dude on the headstock, except there is no headstock, and this is not my guitar, as in I did not make this one. But what I did do is make the conversion neck. This is a baritone conversion neck. This is well, the descriptions are below. But this one is really cool for one main reason. Yes, A, it is headless. B, I got a little creative there. What do you think? Anyway, but even more so, this does not have an adjustable truss rod. Unlike just about every electric guitar that we make, usually I have adjustable truss rod. What that does is it allows the user that at any given time, should the weather or something change and affect the wood, allows them to make adjustments. Now, the old school ones are one way, meaning that the rod itself already has a little bit of a back bend, and they could release that a little bit, or just by loosening the nut, or they could tighten it up a little bit. And even though it's called one way, technically you can kind of flex a little bit on the back bend, not nearly as much as you can with the modern two-way truss rod. With the modern two-way truss rod. That's what I meant to say. Can you tell this is unscripted? Anyway, but with this one, doesn't have that at all. There's no adjustments. What it is, and I wish I had taken pictures along the way, but I'll give you a link to the company that makes this thing. I probably won't make one again unless somebody really requests it. And the reason why I did on this one is for my friend Bill. And, you know, I was as curious as he was as to what we could do with it. So rather than just make him a standard scale neck, which he already had, with it perfectly fine on this one, we decided let's try it. Let's do it in a conversion neck and see what we think. Now, again, normally on my necks, conversion necks or otherwise, what I'm going to do is not only put in a two-way truss rod, but also two carbon fiber support beams. This also helps the wood in not having to do what wood does. As it ages, sometimes it will bend and flex and twist. So with the carbon fiber support beams and the two-way truss rod, you've got a way to counteract against that. This actually is all carbon fiber, and again, check out the link for the company that makes these. They're pretty cool. I got nothing, so if you go to the link and you decide you want one, you buy it. It's not an affiliate thing. You know, it's not about me making money off that. It's about just looking at what new technology can do for us. And again, I'm not sure if I'll do it or not. Bill, being a buddy of mine that lives locally, our weather is what it is, and what it is now is basically what it's going to be throughout the year. Pretty much San Diego is pretty stable. Obviously we've been going through a little bit of heat and humidity lately that we normally don't go through, and we've had a few storms this year, more rainfall than we've ever had, record rainfall. But for the most part, it's not like some places that can go hot, cold, dry, wet, back and forth a lot. And so I think it's going to be good for what he does. He doesn't tour. He's a guy, you know, and he likes playing guitar. And if something should happen and he doesn't like it, well, you know, we experimented and we had fun. But let's give you a little sound sample so you can see that it plays just like a guitar neck. And I play just as bad regardless, so. By the way, if you've ever wanted to try out a Steinberger, and didn't want to spend a lot of money, they do have these import models that are made to their specs, and they're a really great entry level into the brand. It's a fantastic brand, and you know, I could say the Spirit line is a really good line. So if you can afford the real deal, made in their home office, that's great. But if you get a Spirit, don't feel like you're getting a cheap guitar. They're actually really well made, and they've got all the things that we love Steinies for. The other thing about it that's really cool is just how stable this tremolo system is. So I don't have the arm on now, but I picked the thing up this morning for a demo after completing it a couple days ago. I wanted to let the finish on the neck cure a little bit more and then scuff it back. But I didn't have to tune it. I mean, it was like, I think this string here, the D string in this tuning, was out just a little bit, and all it took was boom, done. So there it is. I mean, it's I actually finished the construction of the neck about I don't know, Bill, what was it, about 3-4 weeks ago, and strung it up. I did not have the frets in at that time. I just had the 0 fret. Strung it up, and I actually went a step over pitch. So this is tuned to an A now. You can tune to B. I had it, I think, C sharp. And just to see what the neck did, and it did not move. It did not budge. It did not flex. And it's pretty amazing. So we'll see what happens in the future. You might want to check back and see what my opinions are on it. I know a lot of guys using these non-adjustable truss rods are liking them. So, hey, there you have it. Thanks again, folks, for tuning in to Dude Craft Guitars.